Thanks for staying with us. The main event in the house, coming back off a masterful season, taking home a state championship. We've got the Dragons from Warren Central. Coach Will Unseld, Kade Unseld, and Cadin Hammer. Guys, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, I'm going to start right off with you, big man. You know, last year was it was magical, and it was a relentless battle to the end. Barely any mistakes from the team. I mean, it was just almost flawless, man. Right. What do you do to build off a big season like that?
And we're excited. You know, we got a new group. We got eight or nine seniors, so we're going to be old again. So these guys have put in a lot of work. They've heard how down they're going to be. So it's not been hard to motivate them. You know, I think we're going to impress a lot of people. It's most definitely the longest team I've ever had. So we're going to get after you. We're going to do what we do. But no, they've been great to coach, all in the weight room and on the floor. They worked hard, and they got a chip on their shoulder because they hear people talking about how down they're going to be.
Coach, for you, I mean, like you said, I mean, losing like 7 seniors last year, but you got 8 seniors this year. I mean, these guys are ready to step up and take that place and step out on the court. So just how exciting is it for you as a coach knowing that maybe you have something that people don't see going into this season?
It is exciting. It's been fun to coach them. I tell people all the time, that as great as last year was, sometimes I got bored, you know, in practice, because I didn't have to teach much, and that's my favorite part about it is the teaching. But it was great. Don't get me wrong. But I've been able to teach a little more, and we've had some spirited practices so far, and the kids have got out there. Their effort's been great. And like I said, we got a lot to prove. I like that.
I love watching you, Jedi Master out there, man, for sure. And you've been teaching this one right here quite a few years, on and off the court. Kade, first of all, congratulations, man, on committing to WKU. Love having a local Hilltopper. Can't wait to watch that. But let's don't skip over that senior year, man. What are your aspirations for this year, Kade? I mean, coming off such a storybook year last year.
Just keeping it going. You know, we hear all the doubters, and we're just trying to prove everybody wrong. You know, we're very self-motivated. We're pushing each other every day, excited to get the season going and prove everybody wrong.
Hammer time, man. You going to be running that point? Are you excited about it, and how are things going in practice?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited for the season, and we've been having good practices. I think we've really been, like, you know, trying, bring a lot of effort, and just, you know, trying to get better every day.
Last year, I mean, maybe not seeing the court as much, but we definitely saw what you can bring to the court last year. I mean, you come in there and act like you weren't sitting on the bench for half the game. I mean, you come out there strong. I mean, act like you own the court, and that's just probably a good thing for a coach as well to see. Has his head man running the court and just being able to come out there and adjust. So, just what are you looking forward to this season, especially with having that kind of that role come into play?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward. You know, as you said, I didn't get to play, you know, as much last year, but, you know, having a bigger role, and, you know, being able to lead the team, take care of the ball, get everybody shots, knock down the shots I get. So just looking forward to playing in general, really.
I remember last year, Kade, I would be talking to people like in the stands and stuff like that, and they're like, Kade's a senior, isn't he? And I'm like, no, he's still got a whole nother year left. So just playing with the team last year and then coming into this year, I mean, and especially having that leadership role being a senior, what does it mean for you just moving into this last year?
Yes, sir. It's kind of easier this year. You know, last year, them guys, you know, IV, learning from them how to lead, you know, and then coming to this team this year, and I haven't played with these guys as much since middle school, so being able to lead and just continue to try to teach them and get us ready for the season.
Coach, speak to the schedule a little bit that you built this year.
We got a tough schedule. We're gonna play a lot. We're gonna play more games in January and February than we will in December. That way we'll have a full roster in January and February and give those guys a lot of time on the floor together. But it's always tough, man. You know, we're playing Louisville Butler. We're playing Lyon County, at Lyon County. We're playing Evangel Christian, Lexington Catholic. So, and those are the last week or so of the season. So we got a tough schedule, tough stretch. Of course, you're playing in your district here is always tough. You know, but that's how I want it. You know, and it gets you ready for the postseason. I wouldn't have scheduled like it if I didn't think we could handle it. But we're gonna surprise a lot of people.
Looking into that schedule, obviously it's kind of starting in November, December, but you really get into kind of like district play in January. What's the importance of really getting the group together during that November, December time before January comes around?
I just get them comfortable with each other on the floor, and they're starting to really gel and get that. But just keeping them comfortable with each other on the floor, and you know that group we had last year that played together so long, so it really was they knew what each other. This group is starting to get that feel and figure it out. So it's been fun to watch their growth. It's like I said, we've always had talent, you know, and then the best thing about it, these guys have waited their turn, like Cadin and Jared Kirk has had an unbelievable fall, and he's about Cade's size and long and gained about 15 pounds of muscle. So it's going to be, we're going to surprise a lot of people. It's you know, the schedule is set up for those guys to prove the doubters wrong. They've made I'll tell you this much. I tell people all the time, when I hear we're going to be down and that we're not going to be very good, that's the end of Warren Central. All it does is make me want to coach longer. All it does is make me want to coach longer and to prove them wrong, because we got plenty of talent coming. We got a freshman we got a freshman group that's really good. We are excited about what we're going to be this year and going forward.
All right, I think we got a little time left. I wanted to ask the boys last one. Two-parter, both of you answer it. Our coaches' practices, would you call them just a pretty tough gauntlet, or is he easy out there on you, or how's that go when you're out there, you know, conditioning, getting ready for the season?
Oh, no, he's definitely not easy. He's trying to prepare us for the game when they do. You know, the moments do get tough. We used to it. But we push each other, honestly. We really, really push each other. You know, we're going extremely hard in practice. You know, nobody loves to see their teammates slacking in practice. We kind of keep each other, you know, disciplined and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing Kay said, like, we go hard in practice. You know, sometimes we'll start practice slow, no energy, and coach just gets into us, you know, lets us know, like, don't mess around, like, we got to try. So, yeah, we all just tell each other, like, energy, you know, constantly repeat that, let each other know, like, you know, let's have a good practice.
And for you all, what are some things you all been working on in the off season to improve your game heading into this final season?
For me, you know, honestly, the whole team, we've been living in the weight room. You know, we kind of started almost right after we finished last year. We took a few weeks off and we got right back to it. We've been in the weight room a lot. Just our team-wise, we're trying to build our chemistry. You know, it's a new team, but we're getting closer, and we're ready for the season.
Yeah, I mean, we've really been in the weight room a lot. You know, I've gained a lot of muscle. I feel like I've got pretty stronger, and, you know, just as he said, trying to get our chemistry together, learn how to play with each other. And then for me personally, just, you know, working on trying to stay consistent with my shot, get a lot of shots up, become a better shooter, and then just try not to turn the ball over, really work on handling the ball and being a point guard.
Coach, I want to thank you for bringing the guys in, and we're going to miss them next year. Kate, I want to miss you, but I don't have to miss you too long. I'm just going to look right across there in Diddle Arena and see you, man. And good luck on a great season. It's always a pleasure to sit down with the champion Dragons, and we're looking forward to it. Running it back, maybe. Don't sleep on Warren Central. And we'll be right back. Lauren and I will to wrap it up. Sports Connection, WBKO.